this video is a shootout of a couple of different multi-modulation pedals, and then by way of comparison I have two analog modulation pedals to A/B them with. I had developed a collection of a phaser, a flanger, a chorus, a tremolo, and I was switching them on and off my board each gig, and it just got kind of impractical, so I embarked on a quest to find like a single pedal that could do all the modulation. And the two that I landed on are the ZCAT Q-Mod, which is kind of an obscure company from, I believe, Latvia that hand makes pedals, and then also the Source Audio Orbital Modulator. And Source Audio is very, I guess they're kind of an up-and-coming, like very highly respected pedal company that people are into right now. And so this is a comparison of a few modes on each of those. I'll start with phaser because I actually have an analog phaser still on my board. It's the EHX Small Stone, and so we can kind of A/B the digital ones with the analog one. Here's my analog phaser at kind of a slow rate, which is the only way I would ever use it. And then here's the phaser on the Q-Mod. And then I'll dial in a phaser on the Source Audio. So I started with phaser because on that one they all sound pretty comparable, which might change if I took it up to like a really obvious sort of crazy phaser. So let's see. They all still compare pretty favorably in a phaser mode, so that's the one where I think they're on the most level playing ground. From there, let's hit up flangers. This is my analog flanger of choice, the MXR Micro Flanger. I really like it. It's off my board right now because I had it on the bass pedal board, but here is this one at kind of a middle road setting. And here is the ZCAT. And here's the Source Audio. So that's kind of a medium flanger with, clean guitar, obviously, which sounds more chorus-like. Let's crank this in a more obvious way and put some overdrive on. And the source audio. Alright, I don't have an analog chorus, so I'm just going to shoot out the two digital ones here. This is the chorus on the Q-Mod. And then here is my chorus preset on the orbital. So one place where I've noticed a difference between the ZCAT and the source audio is when I do rung out chorus notes, they can sound similar to each other, but when I do really staccato chorus, the source audio sounds normal. And then when I switched to the ZCAT, I was getting a really pronounced like delay on this one. Where you can hear the note that I'm hitting, and then like a millisecond after it, there's another note that's really obvious. Which is one of the main reasons I didn't immediately take to the Q-Mod. And then finally, here is Tremolo, which I got rid of my analog tremolo, so I'll just shoot out these two pedals against each other. One thing I'll say about the ZCAT is it has a wide speed knob. Like it can get very fast. And then there's actually not a tremolo setting on the source audio, but you can add tremolo to any specific effect. And so what you have to do is dial in like a chorus or something, take the chorus all the way down and take the tremolo all the way up. I have it saved as a preset so I can, get straight here, but And on the Orbital, you can switch between a square wave and a sine wave for really any of the effects, but it's especially useful for tremolo. So this is a softer, more normal sounding one, and then here's a choppy, hard one. So those are the two most convincing multi-modulation pedals that I ran across. I did not get up to like a Strymon Mobius or anything because it was 4 times out of my price range and it would take up like a huge swath of my pedal board. But these two both have a small footprint and some pretty good sounds, so I'll let you make up your own mind which is better. You can see that I have affixed the Source Audio to the board and the Q-Mod is free floating, so you can kind of see which one I went with. But either one is a pretty good choice for keeping some of these modulation pedals off your board and just having a single box.